Hi all, it's me Pretty Indie, and today I am giving you some top weight loss tips that really have helped me losing weight after having two children and keeping the weight off. I have some notes here that I'm going to go through with you today, and feel free to ask any questions in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you with getting in shape, not just for summer, but just having an overall healthier life. Okay, again, my name is India, Pretty Indie. Please like and subscribe so we can continue to grow the channel together. Now, let's jump right into the top tips that I have here. And trust me, if you follow these tips, you will see results. Okay, now, number one, and don't click off when you see this one, very common. Drink water. There's no way to get around this. You have to drink water if you want to lose weight. Because if you're not drinking water, your body will hold on to salt and water, excess water that you're eating from your foods. It could be vegetables, it could be fruits, it could be, junk food. Your body is just going to hold on to inflammation, hold on to water, hold on to fat. It's not going to want to let go of anything if you're not drinking enough water. So I recommend for you to drink at least 64 ounces of water a day. And honestly, I don't recommend adding like flavored packets to your water. I really do recommend just drinking plain water. You can add some lemon to it, but that's just about it. So make sure that you're drinking your water if you're serious about losing the weight and keeping it off. Okay. Tip number two I have here is your coffee. Now, if you're a coffee drinker or tea drinker, you want to make sure that you're not putting too much cream in your coffee or your tea. That's one of those hidden calories there. Let's say you're drinking 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day. I recommend to limit that to 1 or 2 cups, but take in mind the calories in your creamer. You got to look at that creamer and see how many calories are in your creamer. Okay. Also, with your creamer, I recommend getting a more natural creamer like Califia Farms or Kabani has a really good coffee creamer with natural ingredients. Okay. Tip number three, you want to make sure that your meals, so majority of your meals are fruit and vegetable based. So yeah, you can have your lean protein, you can have your eggs, like let's say for breakfast, but you want to make sure that you're incorporating majority of your meals, fruits and vegetables. So for example, let me give you an example for breakfast. So for breakfast, I usually have oats. So oatmeal, and that's quick oats, so not the oatmeal with sugar in it, just the plain oats. I put some honey, some cinnamon, and bananas, strawberries, blueberries. You can do whatever fruit that you want. Starting your day off with oatmeal is going to keep you feeling fuller, longer, and that's really going to help with weight loss. So with any type of weight loss that you're doing, and I don't want to say diet because I really want this to be a lifestyle change for you to keep the weight off. You want to make sure that you are not hungry, because if you're hungry, you're going to give up eventually and you're going to just feel really bad, and you'll crash the diet. So let's stay away from doing a diet. Let's stay away from like really limiting how much we're eating, and just really focus on foods that will fill you up, give you energy, foods that are really going to work for your benefit. So help you with staying full, give you energy, and really help with aiding that weight loss. Okay, so that's just an example for breakfast. I'll have oatmeal, honey, cinnamon, and my fruit of choice. For lunch, I'll have a light lunch, maybe some dragon fruit, some pumpkin seeds, and I really do keep it light for lunch. I really don't get too hungry for lunch. I have a heavier dinner, maybe like some celery. You can have some cut up cucumbers, with some ranch dressing. You can really just mix it up. Whatever you want to do, just make sure that it's fruit and vegetable based. With each meal, you want to make sure you're adding fruit or vegetables to each meal. Okay? Excuse me. Now, when it comes to healthy fats and lean meats, I recommend cooking with extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. Now, avocado oil would be best if you're watching the calories to lose weight, keeping yourself in a calorie deficit. Excuse me. Keeping yourself in a calorie deficit. Tongue twister there. Yeah, so I recommend avocado oil, but honestly, I do use extra virgin olive oil and I'm still losing weight. You just want to make sure that you're mindful of how much oil you're using. Now, you want to stay away from those seed oils. Those are really bad for you and they cause inflammation in your body. You can do some research on that as well. So when you're cooking, I recommend extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil. Okay. With lean meats, you can do your turkey, ground turkey, lean chicken breast. You can have steak. You can have salmon is really great. Whatever you do, you just want to watch your portions with your meat. So really load your plate up with those veggies that you like. Choose your veggies of your choice that you really enjoy. Load that up on your plate so you're really getting full off of the veggies, and then add in your lean protein. Okay. Limit snacking. So, when you're snacking, you're not really taking into account how many calories that you're eating, and you're not giving your body enough time to go into a fat burning stage, so ketosis. So I do recommend limiting the snacking. I honestly do not snack. I have my breakfast, I have my lunch, and then I have my dinner. I do have a dessert sometimes, but again, I would limit the snacking. And if you must snack, I would recommend popcorn, because it's low in calories and it will fill you up. There's a lot of clean popcorn brands that I recommend. There's Skinny Pop. There's another popcorn brand that I'm currently eating. I think it's like Boom Chicka Boom or something. Boom Chicka popcorn, really good. Only about 90 calories. So if I am going to snack, it's going to be popcorn. It's not going to be chips, which you get a little bit and you're not full. So I recommend staying away from chips right now. And then in the future, again, this is a lifestyle change, so not a diet. If you want to incorporate chips back in once you lose that weight, I would recommend the Siete chip brand. It's cooked with clean ingredients. They're really good chips. And again, just make sure that you're cautious about your proportions. Okay. Now, exercise. Listen, you're not going to be able to lose the weight and maintain the weight loss without doing some type of exercise. Our bodies depend on water. Our bodies depend on movement, and fruits and vegetables. You gotta get up and you gotta get your steps in. Now, and I usually have my step watch on to count my steps. And you do not have to do like HIIT cardio. You don't have to do 1,000 jumping jacks. Just get on the treadmill if you have one. If you don't have a treadmill, walk around your neighborhood. You can even walk around your house. Walk around in your living room. Just use your stepwatch. And I'll include one that I have that I got from Amazon in the description bar, so that way you can count your steps. You're really supposed to get 10,000 steps a day, which can be a bit hard. So I say just start off with just trying to get 30 minutes a day of some type of exercise, whether that's walking, whether that's getting on an elliptical, whether that's just getting up and moving around, doing a dance party, listening to some music, dancing those calories off. Just make sure that you're getting up and being active. Okay. I also want to say be consistent. You want to make sure that you are being consistent. Do not give up and do not be so negative and hard on yourself. When you first start the journey, you may feel like, wow, the weight is not coming off. I'm eating healthy. I'm exercising. You may even find that when you first start the journey, when you start exercising, the weight on the scale goes up, and that's because you're building muscle, okay? So it's not fat. So don't let the scale discourage you. Keep going. And again, this is not just about losing weight. This is not just about a diet. This is a lifestyle change that is going to add years to your life, add more enjoyment to your life, more confidence to yourself. And this is something that you can keep up with. It's not just like a crash diet. I want to recommend staying away from OMAD. I tried that 1 meal a day. Absolutely did not work for me. I lost about 10 pounds doing that, and I gained it right back because eating 1 meal a day is just not sustainable. It may be for some people, but it's really just like a crash diet that will give you results. But then once you, my daughter wants to say hi.
Hi.
Okay, go sit down now.
Oh, where's the toaster?
It's upstairs, honey.
I can't find it.
Okay, give me a kiss. Now go get it. Now, again, I do not recommend OMAD, and I know some people in the comments are going to say that OMAD has changed their life. They lost so much weight. Yeah, I still don't recommend it. I tried it, and yeah, I lost weight, but I gained it back. And then I felt really bad about myself when I gained it back when I couldn't do 1 meal a day. It's just not sustainable. And God gave us so many yummy foods to eat. Why should we only eat 1 meal a day? Like, come on. No, I don't recommend that. What I recommend doing is just being cautious of how much you're eating each meal, including your fruits, your vegetables, your lean meats, and getting your exercise in. Also, if you really want to lose that weight fast and again keep it sustainable, maybe downloading a calorie tracker app so you can figure out with your height and your weight how much of a calorie deficit that you need to be in to start burning that weight fast. That's something I would recommend because again, it is different for everyone's height, how many calories you should eat a day to start losing weight, to be in a calorie deficit. Okay? Excuse my cough, I'm just getting over a cold here. And again, what I would say is just be positive with yourself. When you look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself that you can do this, that this weight will come off. And when you do lose your first 5 or 10 pounds, reward yourself not with food, but reward yourself with something like to make yourself feel good. Maybe, you'll say, when I lose the first 10 pounds, I'll buy myself a new dress. I'll buy myself something that you wanted, or, something like that. Or when I lose the first 10 pounds, I will go get my nails done. Or, if you're a guy, when I lose the first 10 pounds, I'm going to, just think of something that you've been wanting to do that will encourage yourself to get out there and really lose that weight. Okay, well, I am still on my journey to losing this weight, but I have lost a great deal of weight, been able to keep it off. Okay, I'm 123. And I am trying to get back down to 110 before I had this beautiful pumpkin here, my pre-pregnancy weight. But trust me, if you follow these steps, you will see results. Now, if you have any questions or just need some encouragement, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll be happy to help you. But I'm wishing you much success in your weight loss journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.